Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about what teams could Trae Young win an NBA championship on because I think that list is shorter than a lot of people think, man. Like I see rumors of him going to the Wizards. Leaf, what you think about Trae Young going to the Wizards?
I think that's not good on the Wizards part, man, because you already got expiring deals. Why would you pick up a bigger contract, you know, and basically waste your time with a number one option that doesn't really work? That's my thing. I mean, like I'm not sure if that's a good idea for them, bro. They might as well let Chris Middleton, CJ, and whoever else run out their contract. These is money coming off the books, and they could possibly do something, move around and free agency and get some more aspiring guys or whatever to help the young players. I mean, I like Alex Sarr, who Elijah said who was the worst player ever. Turns out that he's lied about that. Um, Trey Johnson is about to turn into one of the
Kobe.
greatest shooters.
I,
Yeah, no,
I
he
told
about
you.
he about to turn it. He's about to be 10 times better than Steph, Clay, everybody. I'm
Dang.
telling you,
Yo,
he's about to be.
this Curry
I
slander gotta go, bro.
I have him in another 9 years being the greatest shooter that I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, Trey's like shooting like Kobe. I
Trey
couldn't
Trey
not.
is out of control, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Ever since they put him in minutes, Bilal Koulibaly, people still believe him for some reason. Whitmore, Bub Carrington. I mean, they. I
Love
mean, I
Keyshawn,
don't
but what
know.
would the deal look like, Trade Master Larry? Like,
Keyshawn, I
are you?
forgot about him. The deal would look like CJ and probably Chris Middleton would be in that deal,
But that's too much money.
Yeah,
Much more.
it'd be
That'd be
CJ
60.
picks.
I,
and I think they would probably swap Porzingis and Trey Young and maybe a pick for. I would say so.
Porzingis back to the Wizards. Okay,
They would
I
actually,
probably
forgot he
ship.
went
okay,
to.
They would
I
probably ship
forgot
yeah,
he went to the
Porzingis. I
Wizards.
thought
yeah. That was
Porzingis
like
was
his
a
best
rental.
year.
I thought Porzingis was a rental player for some stupid ass team up in the Northeast to win a championship, to win one Mickey championship, and then be on
Yeah.
their way. Um,
Oh,
but in terms of a team that I have him to win a championship with, I just thought about it. I don't know why I just thought about it for some reason, and y'all probably gonna laugh at this, but it seemed obvious to me. Spurs.
I was gonna say that. Trade.
nah.
I was gonna
Well,
say
I
that.
you
I
think
was
got
I
gonna say
think
some.
and hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. I strongly believe that somehow, some in a perfect world, which ain't gonna happen, but I'm just let's just put ourselves in fantasy land. If the Spurs decided to come off of De'Aaron Fox and trade him for Trae Young, I think he could win a championship with that team.
look. I think another thing about the Spurs is they defensive culture though, and like it ain't if it ain't
True.
broke, don't fix it. You feel me? Trade. Yo,
Yeah, true.
nah,
I
nah,
mean,
nah, nah, nah.
but I
But
mean,
that's.
just I'm just saying verbatim. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Nah, nah. The thing is,
Um,
But
look,
like.
De'Aaron Fox could win a championship on the Spurs. You know, you playing with Wimby, who can't? You feel me? I could win a
exactly.
championship on the Spurs.
Exactly. That, but
But,
that's what. But unfortunately, this is what we have to dumb Trey Young down to. He
yeah,
comes from the Steph Curry mode, which is a terrible mode to have in 2026. It's a very very terrible mode. It's if you're not aligned with a defensive a defensive scheme like Steph was, if you're not aligned with dirty work players like Steph was,
he
if you're not
even
aligned
is, bro.
with
That's what makes it worse,
Well,
bro.
like. If
if you're not aligned with somebody in the backcourt that can take pressure off of you just as much, just like Steph was, bro, like you're basically not gonna have the same
He
Mickey Mouse
actually
success
does
as
though,
Steph.
bro. He actually does have the defensive help. It's just that like,
He doesn't have a defensive scheme.
nah, bro. The team just looks better without him, bro. Like you feel me? Nah, genuinely. Winning
I
those.
mean, but they don't look astronomically better without him, bro. Like, I mean, I
I
put
mean,
it to you
it's a
this
small
way.
sample
they're
size.
like
We
3
can't
games
lie.
over 500 with him, without him.
Yeah,
It's not
that is
good.
true.
And
That
then
is true.
he had a lot of problems with the coaching staff and shit like that. But my question is with the Trae Young to the Wizards thing, we all agreed here that he's not a number one option, it seems like. But Larry,
Mhm.
if you're the Wizards, do you have to give up this year's pick for Trae Young?
I don't think so. Honestly, you might be able to tag along with Corey Kispert. Honestly, that might be a good
Oh,
contract for them.
oh
You like
no,
Corey Kispert?
I can't stand Corey Kispert. Like
Hey,
Corey
look,
Kispert, bro. Like I'm like he got hyped up so much. I mean, I think he's on a pretty decent deal for what is he, 26 years old.
look,
Coming
shooting
He's
off the
like a
bench.
million, 11
coming out,
million.
he was supposed to be Klay Thompson. He's looking more like Joe Harris.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but
I ain't
look,
gonna
look,
lie to
cheap contract, and he's better
you.
than Vit. What's guy name on the Hawks? Vit Kerr or whatever that guy
Yeah,
is.
Vic
yeah.
Krejci?
So he's an upgrade from that.
Christ or whatever his
Nah,
name
Yeah,
is.
Vic Krejci.
he's a small
Kersey.
forward right now. He's backup small forward right now, so you can move, you can upgrade from him
I
to
mean,
Cody.
but Vic Kersey, bro, is on a brawny deal, bro. Like that ain't no real money, bro. Like 2.3 million
Yeah, but you
dollars.
also get it off the Trae Young money, so that's why you could add that, you know? Like, and then
Exactly.
That's true.
the thing is though, check me out. If Trae Young is with one of these players in the draft and Darren Peterson, Boozer, Caleb, or AJ on the
I,
Wizards, it's possible they could do something with Alex Sarr. But like, if the Wizards have to give up that top pick, it ain't worth it, bro.
it
Yeah.
ain't, and I think the Wizards are. If the Wizards are stupid enough to entertain this, I say if you're the Hawks, go for the juggler.
Yeah,
I
no,
want
I
Trey
agree.
Johnson.
I know, I agree. No,
I
no,
want
but
Trey Johnson.
if the Wizards are stupid enough to go trade for Trae Young, go get you some picks, cap
Go get
space.
you some picks, cap space.
You're gonna
Go
have
get Trey
two
Johnson
max,
while you at it.
bro. They're gonna have two max slots with Jalen Johnson in free agency if that happens. Because Porzingis
Right.
money gone too. Like what? And they
Porzingis money is
Atlanta.
gone.
They
Yep.
Atlanta. So like players go to Atlanta, bro.
Well, I think players. I don't think players go to Atlanta willingly, but I mean, that
Atlanta isn't number one.
you can attract
Yes, you
There's
could
a lot
attract
of
players
people
with
that
a
Atlanta.
want.
lot more there than you can attract in Washington. But
Yeah.
if they're gonna do that, bro, I'm going for the juggler. Give me Trey Johnson. I kind of want Trey Johnson, bro. This dude is about to be the greatest shooter in human history, bro. Like
Yeah.
by the time his
Yeah.
career is over.
Having that next to Dyson would be very helpful
Having that
too.
next to Dyson Daniels, bro, like I'm
Yeah.
Hey,
taking that.
you might as well might give up on Dyson Daniels and trade into the
No,
to
no,
the
no, no, no,
Wizards.
no, 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 no. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't give up on Dyson Daniels because here's the thing: you still got Alexander Walker, who's having a most improved player of the year type of year coming off the
All right, spit.
on your team.
Spit, yeah. You're right, yeah.
Okongwu, who's having a who's having a pretty eye opening year himself. But the thing is that I think what the Hawks are doing, they're running with a height lineup. They're running with a pretty versatile lineup when Trae Young is not on the court. When you got Jalen Johnson, when you got Alexander Walker, when you got a Congo, you got Risha, these guys are playing taller than what they are a lot of more times than not. They haven't set the world on fire with their team numbers in terms of defensive rating, in terms of defensive stats, in terms of their overall defense as a team, man. But I think they're on their way. They probably just need that one player to fill in and get that spot done for them. And who knows? I go for Trey Johnson if Washington is stupid enough.
Yeah. Trey, Balil. You just see what you can get, but no matter what picks, we'll see what happens. But is there a team that he could go and help win a championship? Because it seems like the Wizards are interested, but the only team that would stop them is like if a team think they could win a championship with them.
How
Like,
about Toronto? I mean, a team that thinks they can win a championship would probably Toronto. But I'm not sure about Toronto, bro. I'm so low on Trey Young, man. I want to put him with like another legitimate star to where he's basically like sitting in the corner or hovering around the 3 point line and waiting for the pass to shoot. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Toronto
to.
wouldn't be a better idea because they would get off the quickly contract and yeah, in the picks if
Yeah,
that's what they're willing to do.
I think the trade
But
makes
with
sense.
Toronto,
I think
Who's
the
taking
trade
Quickley though? Who's gonna
in
take Quickley?
terms of money, I think the trade makes sense. In terms of maximizing a window, I don't think it does. For the only team I think it does for is teams that have legitimate top five, top 10 players on it already. I don't think
What
Trey
about
Young,
Minnesota?
Minnesota maybe. I just don't like him in the backcourt, man. With Anthony Edwards.
Why not?
Anth-
What?
the reason I'm gonna tell you why. The reason being is because Anthony Edwards already can't afford to have any lapses during the game, man. Because Minnesota is not one of them teams that's gonna they're not gonna wow you by going up a whole bunch of points. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they have to be on their P's and Q's mostly, if not all the time, when they are when Anthony Edwards is leading them, when Anthony Edwards is on the court. My thing with Trae Young is I think he can be with he can be in the backcourt with Anthony Edwards. I just have to understand how it's going to work because Anthony Edwards is going to have to do most of the distracting and drawing most of the defense and the double teams in order for Trae Young to get open looks and open shots. I need some Trae Young somewhere where he
But that could
can
be
play
that
off of
could be vice
somebody.
versa though. That could be vice versa. Trae Young can get open looks for Anthony. I
No,
mean,
he can't.
we've seen him average a double double. What 3 years, 2 years now in a row?
I think that's by usage rate. I don't think that's by like I don't think that's by within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, but even
Within the
so,
flow of
that
the offense type of players, bro, like they understand what they can do when the system works.
but
And
like
the reason being is because they have legitimate advantages. Trae Young is your height, bro. Like he doesn't have any individual and advantages at all.
he's
He's the little itty bitty engine that could, man. And like he comes from the Steph Curry way of doing things, and a lot of it is very inefficient, and a lot of it is very high risk, low reward. Especially when a lot of his go to action doesn't work, man. If he can't get the step back, he's passing it. He's playing hot potato. If he can't get down the lane and get to the floater, he's basically playing hot potato, and he doesn't do anything off the ball. You know what I'm saying? I think he has to be in somewhere where other guys on the court are just as good as shooters as he is in terms of spot up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that one guy has to draw a lot of attention for him to max out as an efficient shooter. You know what I'm
if
saying?
we're
So I mean, the reason being is because I don't think defensively he's going to provide anything. So everything has to lean towards getting better as an efficient shooter.
I was
It's the same with Steph. The reason why Steph looks great is because of the shooting is efficient. He's not doing anything else. Steph is if you've seen Steph win a game where he went 0-9, that's because the other team got stupid. The Boston Celtics, I'm talking about. Like that one game. Remember that one game when Steph went 0 for 9 and didn't hit no threes, and somehow the Warriors won. That was predicated on what the Warriors, or what the Warriors did defensively, what Boston didn't do. And that happens, but basically like once in one in the 8th billion, bro. Like if Steph Curry is not hitting threes, the Warriors are not doing shit. And it's probably the same thing with Trae Young. If Trae Young is inefficient, then his team is usually a negative. His game is his stats and his numbers that night are usually a negative. So you got to figure out a way to make him more efficient as a shooter and put him in more sets to get him more open and efficient looks because
I
he's not going to
mean,
do shit defensively.
do you think the Raptors would be capable of doing that with Trae Young?
Um, Probably not because they don't have anybody that draws consistent double teams like that. I mean, Brandon Ingram is cool, but I think Brandon Ingram gets a lot more isolation. I think they can because they run. I'm gonna switch up my answer. I think Toronto can because they defend and they run. and they get up and down the court. Trae Young, in terms of transition threes, can work. The more transition 3 point opportunities you get him in, bro, the better. It's the same with Steph, man. Like if you look at the Warriors back in the 2010s when they got out to stops, you had Draymond leading the break, man, and find an open man. You had Clay on one side, you had Steph on the other, and then it worked. You know what I'm saying? Because Steph is good at pull up transition threes. He's a transition 3 point shooter, one of the best, if not the best. But I think that Trae Young can max out with a team that's gonna get him a lot more open looks once the game starts slowing down too. He's gonna have to operate in that type of setting because defensively he's a piece of trash. It just is what it is, man. Like so
Yeah,
You were
Scotty Barnes does kind of fit that Draymond role too. What are you about to
he
say, Dre?
does. He does.
You about to say something, Trey?
we were talking about top five players, and I've seen a resurgence on him. This probably would never happen. James Harden for Trae Young. Let's say the Clippers are like back to being bad. Why don't you try to get younger? You know,
I
because
mean, who
Trae Young is
would the Hawks do that?
that's the
No,
thing.
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not
That's
worth.
that's why I'm saying this would never happen. But like, it's a hypothetical in a sense. Because basically, James Harden and Trae Young are basically, I would say the same exact player, but they're close
Yeah, I
enough.
hear you out. No, no.
But one's
I
just
think
older.
yeah, I think Trey Young does come more from that Harden. I think Trey Young is a mix of like Harden and Ash Curry, like those three players. You know, he's his own guy, but in those three. Um, Larry, do you think there's another team that Trey Young could go to and make some shake on? You
um,
got the Bucks.
I say Miami. I like Miami. We're trying
I
to.
don't hate Miami. I actually don't. But what would the package be, bro? Hey, bro, come on, man. Come on.
I think Mar wants to avoid this at all costs. And
Why?
the reason being is because I think the direction that Miami is going into in terms of their backcourt is being more defensively sound. I mean, Davion Mitchell is a dog.
No,
Do I think he's
we'll keep him for sure. Yeah.
yeah, Davion Mitchell is a dog. Do I think Norman Powell is the two guard going forward for y'all? Probably not. But if you once the way that y'all draft in the middle of the pack in the draft has been very good. Getting Khalil Ware, man, has been absolutely like I ain't gonna lie,
I
bro.
wish
He's a
he would
diamond in the
start,
rough.
man. Bro,
He's a
he's
diamond.
almost
He's a
averaging
diamond.
a double double and can't start, fam.
But like
I,
Holy.
Andrew Wiggins is
he
also starting.
he is.
Yeah, bro, start off, bro. You gotta pick. It's I hate to say it, you gotta pick Norman Powell. I'm saying to pick between the two top scorers on the team, though, bro. Norman Powell or Hero.
I
I
want
also,
here to come off the bench. She's already used to that
yeah,
role.
yeah, but he won't.
And Norman Powell's like he fits the team more because this team's run like playing at a very fast pace. Like I
Yeah,
think they have the best offense in the league.
like
Like
scheme
points per game.
wise.
No points per game.
Points per game wise. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
have seen
like,
that too. Yeah.
so like they Norman Powell fits that team that fits that perfectly, and not Trae Young. Tyler Hero could just play on the back end of that when everybody needs to rest, and he could just do his thing.
Yeah, nah. It's just that, like, bro, seeing your young player have a great start to his career off the bench is just like, ugh, And Bam Adebayo is an undersized center, but it is a it's a hard job. We got six players that are capable of being starters. Maybe more than that because Jaime off the bench has been like
Yeah, he's like a six-man candidate.
he's averaging
Yeah,
17 and
I'm not.
7
I'm
off the
not gonna
bench.
lie.
He is the six man of the year.
Jaime off the bench, man. Has been phenomenal.
Who's been
I
a
think.
better bench player?
I think that the thing that they have to figure out going forward is what they're gonna have in the backcourt with Davion Mitchell because Tyler Hero wants some
Yeah.
extra bricks. I'm not paying Norman Powell again. To
I think
start
that's
on
why
my
everything's
team.
gonna be easy. I think the only reason it's hard, Leaf, is we couldn't say no to Norman Powell for a second round pick. So we're stunting Khalil Ware's growth a little bit to put Norman Powell at small
Bless you.
forward. Well,
Right, right, right,
but it's like we got him for a second round pick, and he's averaging 25 points, man.
right,
Like sometimes you just
right.
gotta like, nah. If it was for that cheap, bro, our
That's a
offense looking
fact. That's a
amazing.
fact.
Like,
That's a
nah.
fact.
Khalil Ware is only 21, I guess, for the rest of his career after
Hold
this.
on a second. Let me reset this real quick. Oh, I'll be right back.
Yeah, he'll be averaging double doubles, but hey, for now, I don't even see who else will be a part of the deal, and I don't even know if we'll be allowed to trade Terry Rozier, even though they allowed us to trade for him, which is messed up. But Larry, how would I even make this work? I don't,
Would you move off Trae Young? I mean, Hero.
nah, not for trade.
I'd say so, for real.
Man, you know what? That wow, you're going straight after Hero.
Because Hero, bro,
Ah,
mind you, Hero was the Hero was the main protagonist on the Dame trade. He's
exactly.
always been a protagonist in one of y'all's trades.
But it's only
So it's easier to like say, oh yeah, him.
no, Drayden. You gotta. It's deeper than just 2K. It's real life. Like in Dame's scenario, him and Bam Adebayo are close friends. In the James Harden scenario, we didn't want James Harden because he's the type to get coaches fired and go clubbing. What is the type Trae Young to do? You know?
He
All right. So it's like it also is like other things that are off the court too. But like on the
intangibles in a
court,
sense.
like because look, when Norman Powell does walk, well, our future is just Trae Young, Bam, and Khalil Ware. That's not bad, but like I'd rather
Man,
just
some people had to start off with Terrence Ross and Vucevic, man. Be
oh
grateful.
man. You do y'all like Trae Young to win a championship on Miami?
I mean, that wouldn't be bad. But like, could
It's
he?
not. It's not. It's not.
Could
It's
he?
not bad at all.
That's the thing. Could he? It's not
Here,
when is he? Could he?
You also utilize Powell at the two now if you make this trade. You
yeah,
move Hero there. Then you got Wiggins and Khalil, Bam. And
yeah. The lineup makes more sense.
Trae Young is a fast player. He's not going to be like a slow down player. Like Harden might, the tempo might change with Harden, but with this Trae Young guy, you keep the pace up. So I think that's also another improvement you guys have.
And maybe when Norman Powell walks, we could just put Jaime at shooting guard.
Well, yeah, you might be able to resign him too, especially with Terry Rozier contract going away too.
Yeah, dude. Okay, if the Miami Heat did this, I wouldn't be mad. I would actually almost like it for now. Like this almost gives us a better chance this year.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I like this team honestly.
Yeah, nah, I don't hate this at all. But like, I'm not giving up extra shit, bro. Like Tyler Hero almost the more valuable player at this point, you know?
Yeah, I think if anything, you might get something from the Hawks. If anything.
Yeah, bro. But like, we can't give up picks. Like, no. Tyler Hero damn near the better player, but we're salary dumping Terry Rozier also. So
Yeah.
like, thank you for that, I guess. Nah, that is not terrible at all. I get the Miami Heat is a valid answer, but like, give it up, Hero.
Mavericks, I think, would be a good team for him too.
The Mavericks, dude. I
I
said
don't.
that too. Actually, you're right. I
I
did say
don't
the
like
Mavericks
that. I feel
because
like I'm the only person that doesn't like it because somebody by the name of Kyrie Irving is there injured, but like he's gonna come back.
I think Kyrie Irving, like this would be an AD move off AD move up Kyrie type of move.
yeah,
Bringing Trae Young and Kyrie, that wouldn't happen.
this is and I feel like this would be an awesome storyline too because this is almost the only way you could get back for that stupid ass Luca trade. Like, hey,
Get the guy that you
traded for Luca.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and then make him have the better career and be like, it was always the scheme. It was always the scheme.
It
It was
was part
always
of the
us.
plan.
Well,
It's part of the plan.
well, go ahead, get Trae Young, get AD up out of there, or not? Yeah, get AD up out there if you get Trae Young, bro.
Get
Honestly,
Clay out of there at this point.
bro, nah, Clay's the first thing on my ban list. Oh man, bro, but like Cooper Flag and Trae Young, that would be tough.
That would
Exactly.
be heroic. That'd feed families.
But I don't feel like they need that. Larry, one of my favorite players, Ryan Nemhard. I
Yeah.
love him. He gave me the same vibes I got from Jalen Brunson when Jalen Brunson and Luca came in the draft class together. Like
Not
this
mad.
map,
Not mad at it.
yeah, this Mavericks class, even though he ain't, how tall is he? I feel like he like 5'10", but like,
5'11".
yeah, no, I like Ryan Nemhard, man. But what would the, I mean, the Mavericks trade, we it'd be so like,
The Mavericks traded Luca. Let's just say that. So they'll trade.
they trade anything, but like, who knows? What would the Hawks even want from these boys? Max Christie, like,
I'm saying, hey, I'm saying,
I'd be
I'm
AD.
saying Clay, bro. Cause like I know I want to say Clay's washed. He's regressed a lot, but like he's still a decent shooter.
bro, is he, bro? Hey,
He's still
what's
a
his percentage? I want to see like, does Stat Moves have their percentages, dude? Like, I feel like Klay Thompson, he's shooting 28% from the three.
oh hell no. Oh hell no, never mind.
What?
That's
No,
not
bro.
Clay. That's Timothon. That's somebody else, bro.
No, that's Lay.
That's
Lay
yeah, that's
Brixton. No, bro.
Yeah,
No,
honestly, I
bro.
think the best team for him is probably.
that's slime, nigga. That's not no damn Clay. That's slime.
Wait, hold on. The
Fuck your
Heat
time.
and the Suns. Suns, I like the Suns too. I think you
You,
move on Jalen Green.
Oh, Suns. I actually
oh
didn't think
wow.
about that.
I didn't either.
But I don't think the Suns want to do anything crazy with trades, bro. They're traumatized, bro.
No, but like,
They did two big trades. That shit backfired to them, bro. They haven't done a big trade. They're winning. I- They're traumatized. That's all I'm gonna say.
but like,
It
So
basically be Chris Paul. It basically be kind of like Chris Paul in a sense.
yeah, dude, no, Larry's cook, bro. Trae Young to the
I
Hawks.
mean, that's why he's the
No, that's why he's
trade.
Trade Master Larry. Exactly. No, Trade Master Larry just cooked. Hey, you remember Jordan Goodwin, Larry?
yeah, my man.
uh,
Probably combine Nick Richards for $5 million with Jalen Green. It's gonna get you pretty close.
I
Yeah,
was
no. That I feel like that just turned off Mar, bro.
no, I was thinking more of wait. Would the Hawks want to back up big? You
No,
feel
no,
like
no.
the Hawks,
Richards, it's fine contract. It's fine contract. That's all. It's fine contract.
but
It's
would the
Max.
Hawks
for
want
salary dump.
Royce O'Neal or Nick Richards to be the salary
I mean,
dump more?
you can do Royce O'Neal too. You can do that. That's fine. You might need both of them, honestly. I think. See if that works. That's probably what should work, honestly.
Yeah, get you. I feel like this. Would the Suns have any picks to give?
Not really. I think Jalen Green himself, and plus Royce O'Neal will be a backup upgrade from Vit Krejcik, whatever his name is. So I mean, I think
Hey,
it's
hey Mar, how would you feel about him going to the Bucks with
Look, that was the one that I was about to do, but like, nah, I do like a pick swap. You know, I think Trae Young better than Jalen Green, or maybe you can fight. Maybe that would be the fight. But like to the
but
Suns
like the
for him.
thing is, he hasn't even played that much, bro.
No, exactly.
I feel like this is the most hurt he's ever been.
And then you go, but the Hawks got a 24-year-old who's super duper athletic, can score the ball, putting the kill at the one. You feel
Or
me?
Jalen Johnson at the one.
No. Bro, Jalen Johnson will be the primary ball handler, but like, you don't do that Ben Simmons stuff to these players, bro. Not
Yeah.
on up the score, bro. Look, keep him where he at. Let him do it at the same position, but get him a defensive point guard. You feel me? Because clearly he can handle the rock. Just get him a defensive point guard, bro. We don't gotta make him the point guard.
He cool. He cool off those duties.
No, he looking amazing exactly where he playing. Don't change him to a point guard. Hey, you see how Cooper? I feel like he more of the Cooper Flag mode.
I can see that. I mean, they both went to Duke and shit.
Yeah, but like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
let him be who he is. Well, yeah, everybody don't got to be a point guard, but if the Bucks could get off from Kyle Kuzma, they did in a second, right?
the Bucks don't have any picks to really give out. I don't think trading Ryan Rollins is gonna be a good idea for them.
No, you
Rick
don't.
Portis and Kyle Kuzma, you have to match those contracts together. I just this team's not going to get. It's not going to do anything for the team. They're not going to make it out the second round. Just not going to do it. Need to trade
I
down there.
mean,
Bobby Portis. Get their ass.
I mean, you don't know with what's his name with Giannis, bro.
yeah,
Uh,
you give Giannis, Ryan, you give Giannis, Ryan Rollins, bro. That at this point, the Bucks have a nice little guard rotation: Trae Young, Kevin Porter,
Yo,
Ryan
Kevin Porter
Rollins.
Jr. been hooping.
but their bench is terrible. They have the worst bench in the.
Yeah, but you're always gonna have Trae Young or Giannis as a number one option at all times with
With Miles
Miles
Turner,
Turner spacing out the court.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it.
I
I
don't
could see
love
it.
it. I don't love it, but like if Trae Young wins a championship, it's on the Bucks.
Nah,
If he wins a championship, it's on the Bucks. I don't see where else it'd be.
that's crazy to say. I'll say that.
He or Suns are a better team for him. Better fit.
No. The Heat or Suns is a better future for him. But like we were saying, like Trae Young is not a number one option. If you can't win a championship next to Giannis with Miles Turner spacing out the court at the 5 as a point guard,
I'd say not. I'd say the Heat is a better scenario for him just in general because
for his career.
Norman Powell is basically the number one option at this point.
Yeah, but that's basically saying Trae Young's the number one option at that point. Exactly. So like
No, I'll say Bam's still a guy on that team. I'll still say Bam.
and that's my problem with it. Like you see how it's still a question, so Trae Young will answer it. But with the Bucks, it's not a question. On the Bucks, he will know that's Giannis' team. And when Giannis retires, he could probably go do the same fuck shit again, honestly.
I just
But
don't. I don't think it's worth the risk. Trading, get rid of Bobby Portis. I don't think you're gonna get the bang for your buck you're hoping for if you're the Bucks. Return it better. Good.
But that means wait, but that boosts their bench maybe even better because Bobby Portis hasn't been playing crazy good, and then you put either Kevin Porter Jr. or Ryan Rollins off the bench. That's not a bad idea.
yeah, like that's how you make your bench better. You make one of your starters a bench player for Bobby Portis and get Trae Young.
Like either or, it's gonna be like good. You know, they're gonna have a better bench rotation.
First off, Hawks don't want this package. Why would they do this?
Yeah, I would. That's where you're cooking at, because it had to just be more. The Bucks would have to give up almost like every pick, huh?
A godsend that they have to give up.
No, because that's the only thing of value they have. Like,
They have
what else?
no picks though.
And these picks that I'm sending are better be even valuable,
It's not worth it.
huh?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
With how mad Giannis is, though,
2032 first round pick, okay, but the swaps, so they're not gonna get the Bucks picks. They're gonna get the worst of two franchises picks. So it might be a 25. This is not worth it. 25th pick is not worth it.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. No, I hear you though. Like in the Hawks world, they should say no, but I think that's where Trae Young, if he wants to win the championship, should go.
Bro, quick shout out to my boy Jason Richardson. Richardson.
Where else could Trae Young win a championship this year or next? It's literally the Bucks. The Rockets not interested in him. What would the Timberwolves?
Wait, why not the Rockets?
The Rockets say they're not interested themselves.
Oh, they okay.
Yeah.
That would be a perfect match, though. Not gonna lie. Not a perfect match, but it'd be better than having this man. What's his name? Oh, man, at point guard.
Yeah. I like the Minnesota Timberwolves. But we gotta trade one of the bigs. You gotta trade Rudy Gobert or Nas Reed. Julius Randle is not gonna work.
Or Julius Randle.
I don't think Julius Randle is gonna be tradable. As he's just one of those players. He's older, big contract,
playing good,
So I don't think he's gonna move anywhere. I think Nas Reed or Rudy Gobert is your best case scenario to get Trae Young.
I don't think the Hawks want Rudy Gobert. So you're saying Nas Reed?
It would be a third team. Might want to check out Indiana or check out Boston Celtics. Trade one.
Oh, that nah.
Ooh,
Now you're talking.
you made me just want to do a third team. Yeah,
Now you're talking.
yeah. Hold on.
Gobert and Celtics would probably be the best case scenario for that. Now it's really go back to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mike Conley's getting $10 million. You're gonna have to move him too.
Where?
Mike to the Hawks, expiring $40 million expiring for them. They get rid of the Trae Young salary in total. Um, draft capital would come from the Celtics. So Trae Young's going to Minnesota. Rudy Gobert going to the Celtics. Draft capital would go to the Hawks. That's not super valuable, but it works. Scroll down. I think that more. I'd probably aim for like a 20-30 would be something like that. 20-30 first round pick. Sasso stock price. You don't need to give a bunch of picks.
Yeah, no. I think this would be the last one. I just want to see, am I allowed to trade the 26 one? And yes, I can.
Oh, you got to move money from Celtics. Anthony Simons.
How much
For the
money?
Hawks?
Wait, how much money was it for this? A lot?
No, it's trade Anthony Simons to the Hawks. Into the
Ooh.
Hawks. So they have all that money expiring next season.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, I think that I think it might work. Might need some more money. 7 million.
Evan.
Pritchard, you could maybe Nemus Queta.
Oh no, it's just Sam Hauser.
I don't know if they want to chase Sam Hauser. That's a bad
Yeah,
one.
no, he does. Yeah, you're right. He is.
I say Tillman. You combine Tillman. That might work.
Oh
Josh,
wow,
yeah. You
Do they
can,
hang on? Do they also just let him just rot this season? In a sense,
Who?
do they just trade him in the offseason? Trae Young.
I don't think
No,
so.
no. He's gonna be on a 1 year deal. I think he has a player option, and he
Yeah.
declined it and walk in free agency, so they get nothing for him.
Oh yeah, but like, seems like nobody wants him. So
But I was I think this. I think the Bucks could win a championship with him. The Heat and the Suns will be an amazing place for his career to prosper. And the Timberwolves is a little bit of both. I think he could win a championship on the Timberwolves and career prosper there. Cause Larry, when we in the playoffs and every time we talk about the Timberwolves and I'm watching them, the main thing for me is that Anthony Edwards is their primary ball handler and he
it's like their
averages three
point guard.
assists. And he averages 3 assists. It because like it's like when
They
we
be
put Eric
forcing
at
not.
point. It's
They
like
be
when we put Eric
forcing.
at point, bro. You know,
Yeah, they be
it
forcing
like
him to get assists.
they don't got a point guard, bro. Julius Randle, their best playmaker, bro. They'll have a blue chip playmaker. They're desperate for a playmaker, then they'll get a blue chip one next to a guy averaging 27 with Julius Randle as his best playmaker.
Imagine.
I
Like,
think it works. I think backup big's probably one issue. I think I might want to look at Luke Kennard's contract. Luke.
ooh,
Garza.
no, look, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. That the
Garza. Yeah.
hold
And if you
on,
move off, trade Chris Boucher.
what
to the
about
Hawks.
Nemus? Wait, Chris Boucher to the Hawks? Wait, repeat that, Larry. My bad.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of moving right now.
Yeah, I ain't even really hear what he said with the last one. Hold on, though. Cut 5 mil from the. I just need to send him money to the Hawks at this point. And then what? Hugo
What about
Gonzalez.
Hey, is it crazy to say Trae and Curry?
Trade who?
Trae and Curry, like both in the same team. Is that crazy?
I don't understand what you're getting at. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's not. But I think you have to mix him. You know, with like I said, Nash and Harden.
Yeah, this would be like a freaking Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland type of thing. Oh wait, Larry left.
Yeah. Check me out. What do you think? Like who?
Yo, you feeling yourself? Bro made one of the best trades of all time.
Yeah, no. What you think? You
That's a
have
lot. That's a lot going to the to the Celtics.
Oh,
I'm not the Celtics to the Hawks.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of emptiness, you know?
Yeah, but like, does that
No,
even work?
yeah, no, nigga, it's a success. What do you mean?
If you go back, wait, if you try to get some expiring contracts instead of the 2 years, Leonard Miller, Chris Boucher is going one. Might want to trade Tillman instead, some expiring contracts instead of 2 year deals.
Mm. Leonard Miller is almost somebody who I fake like. That's why I kind of, or
He's a young piece.
yeah,
But they might want to keep him too. So yeah, I just better off with
we'll undo Hugo and get
And I
like
will say,
Tillman.
the, Minnesota does not play as a.
Minnesota doesn't what?
Minnesota does not play Leonard
Yeah,
Miller.
and I liked him when he was younger. You feel me?
Oh wait, you're not gonna get rid of Jalen Clark. Jalen Clark's not going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put Leonard Miller, or I mean it could just be Bones Highland. What, Bones Highland?
I mean, Celtics, they might want to take
I don't think. I
No,
don't think
no,
the
no.
Celtics want to change anything at this point.
Nah, but if they could get Rudy Gobert, you're
Bones
not
Highland,
changing too much for real. He what we all know what he about to come in there and do.
nah, Bones Highland's not going nowhere. They'll
Yeah, no,
probably
no. I think it's just Leonard Miller.
or yeah, I guess that's the worst guy. Yeah.
17 though from the Celtics now. They're not
Nah,
giving up Walsh. They're not giving up Quetta. No, this Hugo Gonzalez guy could go.
okay, all right.
Yeah. I maybe I'm tripping, but like I
Oh,
don't really.
Hugo.
Yeah.
He's their recent first round pick. This year's first round pick, basically.
So like,
He's
I
basically counts as a first rounder, in a sense.
so should he be in the trade?
Yes, I think so. Because he's basically like a first rounder, you know.
But they're already giving up too. So like,
Just give another one to sweeten the deal. Because you're also getting Rudy Gobert, and you're trying to get them Trae Young.
yeah. No, I hear you, but like maybe the Celtics in the world could get like one more role player. Like let me give them like a. But nah, they're getting better. You feel me? Celtics getting better with this. They'd have Rudy Gobert, Tatum, Jalen Brown, Derek White, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard. They have straight shooters next to Gobert, Tatum, and Brown. But maybe you could use one more player.
I
But
will say that Gobert deal is so nasty.
nah,
That Gobert.
this would be tough though. Like the Timberwolves might mess around and see the Celtics in the finals after this.
Whoa. Let's calm down.
What? What? Hey, is that all the places that Trae Young could win a championship on? What?
Probably. I don't know if I've seen another team.
No, that was
Hey, trade into the Kings.
and
Take him to the Shadow Realm. Fuck
nah.
it. Banish his ass.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to see Trae Young anywhere else. I think we got all the teams. I think every team. I think one of the trades that we just did, y'all. If Trae Young gets traded, will happen. I don't see where else would be the deal.
Which one do you think would be the most
The most realistic or my favorite?
the most realistic and your favorite?
Okay, Larry, you answer that. All of us answer that question. My favorite is the Suns because I think Devin Booker, for both of their careers, that would make them automatic Hall of Famers because what they would do in the backcourt with each other, especially they drafted like they got two centers this year. So their big man rotation around those guards will be solidified. They'd have Brooke or Dylan Brooks in the middle, and they just need to somehow add more wings. That would just be their for the rest of the time when Trae Young and Devin Booker are there as a duo. Their mission would just be wings, like just find wings to get better. So that would be my favorite one. The most realistic one. Okay, I mean, Trae Young is a
I
pro
gotta
like
say,
player. What's up?
Lucky, you kind of gotta say the one that we just did because it's so complicated
Yeah.
that the NBA teams will actually do this shit. Though.
No,
No,
the Timberwolves
yo.
yeah.
When they did the Clay thing, it took me like a year to realize that it was like a 7-team teamer. Like, what the hell? I just realized what the.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I used to get nasty. I used to do like 17 trades, Larry. You
Oh
remember that
gosh,
shit?
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I used to get nasty with them too, bro. And then you know to be the sad part, I'd almost get some of them right. Like
Yo,
that'd be the saddest part.
no, these GMs just want to make they want to look good, bro. They kind of flex.
Nah, the thing is, it's just when a player's available, all you gotta do is the math that we just did is the math that the GMs do. Like, what team can you win a championship on?
Hey, we
Clearly,
be
you're not a number
hey,
one option,
Bar. We'd probably be one of the best GMs of all time.
bro. No, I
Like
swear,
me,
God,
Larry, you.
bro, Drayden, that would be a dream come true. Being a GM for a NBA NFL team,
Shit, a G League team I'll play out with.
bro, or NFL, NBA. We just get the opportunity to go in the draft and draft players, bro. I feel like, bro, we watched a lot of these people, Larry.
Yeah.
Nah, some of the stuff that these boys be doing be scaring me, man. Like,
Mm.
nah, I feel like we watched some of these teams, but